Hello everyone, today we will be talking about radian measurement of angles, and degree-radian conversions. So let's start. As you know, a complete rotation around the circle is measured as 360 degrees, and half rotation is measured as 180 degrees. Now let's take a look at a circle with radius 1. From the perimeter formula, the circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. The circumference of the circle with radius 1 becomes 2 pi, and half the circle becomes pi. From the formula, we can find how many degrees the radian value of pi corresponds to. If an angle subtends an arc length of s on a circle of radius r, then its measure in radians is alpha equals to s over r. So radian equals to arc length over radius. Back to the circle. Using the formula, we calculate 2 pi radians is equal to 360 degrees, and pi radians is equal to 180 degrees. Pi appears in two different ways. You might be confused because it's a ratio, not a unit. As a number, pi is approximately equals to 2.14. When we talk about angles, pi radians equals 180 degrees. This doesn't mean pi is 180. It means pi radians and 180 degrees describe the same angle using two different units. Think of it like saying 1 meter equals to 100 centimeters. The number changes, but the length is the same. So pi is always 3.14 as a pure number, but pi radians corresponds to 180 degrees in angle measurement. We indicate degrees with a small circle. To indicate radians, we use a small c, or else use no symbol at all. We find how much pi radian is, but how much is 1 radian. As you see here, 1 radian is the angle created when the arc length along the circle is exactly equal to the length of the radius, which you can see on the image. And as you can see here, the arc length, which is the blue line, is shorter than the red line. This happens because 1 radian is slightly smaller than 60 degrees. Earlier we showed that pi radians is equal to 180 degrees. Using that, we can calculate 1 radian by doing the calculation 180 over pi. We know that pi is approximately 3.14. So if we divide 180 to 3.14, we get the result 57.3. The diagram you see here shows how to convert from degrees to radians and from radians to degrees. Now let's do some examples. When converting degrees to radians, we multiply it by pi and divide by 180. We get the result. For example, when converting 90 degrees to radians, we multiply it by pi and divide by 180. We get the result pi over 2. 80 degrees. 18 times pi divided by 180 equals to pi over 10. 30 degrees. 30 times pi divided by 180, pi over 6. 135. The same process. And while you solve more questions, you can understand just by looking to the angle. For example, you know that pi radian is 180 degrees, so 60 degrees must be the 1/3 of it. When converting radians to degrees, we multiply it by 180 and divide by pi. As you can see here, this is the process. We multiply 3 pi divided by 5 times 180 divided by pi equals to this. This might seem more complicated, but actually there's a really easy way. So you can just replace pi on the radian measurement with 180. So for example, it's 7 pi over 6, but you can write it as 7 times 180 divided by 6. And if you calculate this, you get the result 210. So that's a really easy method. Thank you for watching.